Hi, this is Jim from Roughing It in Retirement, an engineer's perspective, where we are free from work and free for adventure. Today we are going to look at the Tepui Roof 3 ruggedized tent and see how it has worked on several of my trips out into Colorado and Kansas. Okay, we're going to go inside the tent. Got a couple of fly rods up just to show what it looks like. Again, I have the rain fly on. Even with a slight wind, you can see it billowing in the wind. Again, that's probably the main thing I have, is that when it's very windy, it will wake you up with it just hitting against the tent. Now, I will say I was in a windstorm in western Kansas camping out, and I would say it was at least 50 miles an hour, and I was afraid how well the tent would hold up, and it survived. So the rough and toughness of this tent easily outweighs the minor noise it makes on a windy day. Obviously with the truck you can't put the fly rods out on the sides, so you don't get a lot of circulation from the front. I can put one up if I want to, but just for easy sake I usually don't. And then I keep this one, and then you can see with the mesh it gives you a little privacy or a little airflow through there. Alright, let's go in. Now when I first got this tent, it comes with I think a 3-inch foam mattress, and it's pretty hard. And the first time I used it, I thought, wow, this thing is really rough. And so I actually have this old sleeping bag here that I use as an extra cushion, and it actually has worked very well. So I know Tepui offers a different kind of foam for a couple $100, but I think I'll just go with my cheap 20-year-old sleeping bag here. But taking a look here, again, this is the foam mattress, and you can see here that you got 2 skylights if you want them, but right now they're covered. I have to zip this one up. These are little ventilation ports, so condensation doesn't build up. I've never seen condensation inside the tent. That's been good. You got a lot of little pockets to put stuff in. I find that very useful. And then use these, put like your shoes and stuff. So overall, this is what the ruggedized version, so it should be able to handle the off back roads a little better, and so far I haven't had any complaints. What I'm going to try to do is close this tent with the sleeping bag in it and see if it's going to be able to be doable. Because if you actually roll this sleeping bag up, it takes a lot of room in the back of the truck. So if I'm able to put this in, keep it in the tent, I will save several cubic feet of room easily. So let's see how that works. So when you get ready to put the tent away, I put up these little cross strings, and I think it helps the fabric stay in place as you fold up the tent. But the other thing you got to make sure you have is check every nook and cranny, because this is great that it has a lot of pockets, but I've found that I've left stuff in them before. So just double check, make sure everything's taken out. And I don't know if it's required, but these little flaps I usually flip up so they're not in the way of the aluminum bars as you fold the tent up. And I've just bought the weather cover over it. And when I was setting up last night, there were rain clouds coming over the mountains, and I decided to go ahead and try it out, the rain or the weather cover, and it worked great. It did sprinkle during the night, and the good thing is that the tent canvas isn't wet, so I don't have to wait till it dries out. So now I can just move on. Now I did have to remove the black rain fly that usually comes on, and I just put it over here. Other thing I have is, as you notice, I'm not on the most level ground, and so I just have these levelers. They work pretty good. I've used them many times, and I find that if you can get it pretty level in about 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, you can get it pretty level in about a minute. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as I have a slight decline sleeping, I'm okay. As long as my head's up higher than my feet, I'm all right. And you can see I just put 2 to 3 inches on this side, a little more height over on this side, and then on this side right here, I just used one block and a cap.
So this is Jim from Roughing It in Retirement, an engineer's perspective, where we are free from work and free for adventure. So if you like this video, press like and please subscribe to get more of these types of videos. Otherwise, have a great day and leave any comments. Thank you.